Y'all want to know why Epstein died and Maxwell lived? Boy, do I got news for you. Before I jump in, I have a degree in forensic psychology, so I'm gonna be saying some shit, but I'm not pulling it out of my ass. We gotta think about serial predators who work with another person. Think Ken and Barbie killer, Ian and Myra, the Moores murders, right? You have a dominant personality and a submissive personality in just about every single one of these cases because, let's be honest here, dominant, submissive, it just doesn't work, right? You have two submissives who are like too scared to do much of anything, and then you have two dominants who want to do it their way or the highway, and they're just going to butt heads the whole time. So it doesn't really work out. You need the authoritative figure, and you need the submissive kind of henchman person who's going to help facilitate whatever grand scheme the authoritative figure has. Think of organized crime. It works here as well, which Epstein kind of applies to. You have the mob boss, who's the head honcho, that's going to be giving everybody the orders and the plans to commit the crimes, who's thinking, using their critical thinking skills to come up with all of this, right? And then you have all the grunts that are out there doing the labor and the hard work. Now, this might surprise you. Epstein is the submissive. Maxwell is the dominant. Out of all of the freaking documents that I've gone through, not a lick of information passed through Epstein's residence without going through Maxwell first. I'm not even kidding. Everything went through her. There wasn't a single client that was not going through her in order to contact Epstein. What that tells me is Maxwell holds all the receipts. She knows all the information, right? She's got all that shit recorded. She wrote all of that down. Epstein, on the other hand, wasn't worrying about all of that stuff. He was trusting that Maxwell was going to handle all of that, and then he was just going to get the benefit of it because she was handling all the criminal shit. Obviously, he knew some of what was going on, and some of this was legitimately business related because he used the business as a front. But he doesn't have the knowledge and the receipts that Maxwell does. Because if you weren't approved by her, you didn't get to do shit. So there's certain people that Epstein probably has no idea about that Maxwell definitely does. Which leads me to believe that Epstein was expendable, which is why Epstein died in prison, whereas Maxwell is living a very cushy life wherever the hell she's staying. Because at the end of the day, while Epstein can spill the beans on some things, he can't spill the beans on everything. But you know who can? Maxwell. So that's why they're going to keep her alive and make sure she's nice and comfortable. Because she, in reality, has way more leverage on this than Epstein ever did. And while I'm thinking about it, I have no idea how none of this ever got charged as part of a RICO case. Because let's be honest, this shit was organized.